Hello Zenbreeze. Zentangle is a meditative art form that is a relaxing method of creating abstract art using structured patterns. It teaches and focuses on being mindful and present. Zentangle requires no artistic skills. Welcome to our 31 Days of Zen, the October project, Magical Stars. I'm Sandhya Manne. I'm an artist and certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artbooks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here throughout this month of October. It's day 28 today and we're working with string number 13 from the Magical Stars template. You can join the fun by logging on to www.sandhyamanishstudio.com/magicalstars. You can find all our previous projects on the playlist Magical Stars. Okay, so for today's project, I'm working with my white round Zandala tile, black pen, pencil stub, and gold pen, white pen, some watercolors, and gold paint. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. Okay, so here we are, day number 28 and string number 13. You can get all these strings from the template, the Magical Stars, and to join the fun, register at www.sandhyamanishstudio.com/magicalstars. So when you sign up there, you will receive an instant download of this template, which has the strings, and we're working with string number 13 for today's session. So this is, I've traced the string on a white round Zandala tile. So we'll be working on this, and we'll be using 01 black micron, and I take out the pen. I'm using number 10 here. A white 10 jelly roll and gold jelly roll, pencil, stub, white pencil, charcoal pencil, and stub. So these are main supplies, and then we will be working with some gold paint. I'm using acrylic paint. You can use either acrylic or watercolor, whatever works for you. So we need a gold paint, and of course we'll need a brush for the paint, and we will also be using watercolors. So there it is, all the supplies. Now let's get started. First thing first, I'm going to ink the lines. So with my 01 black micron, I am going around inking the lines. Okay, so take your time, finish inking it. Okay, so here I have traced the pencil lines. Now we're going to add gold to the triangles here. So get my so I'm just wetting my brush. We don't need too much water because there's enough moisture and the paint is of the right consistency, so we don't need waters. Just take the paint and go about adding it in this section here. Okay, so take your time, go around and finish the rest of it at the cold paint, and then we'll get to adding colors. Okay, so here this is all done. Now let's get to got some gold on the tile. Okay, so now let's get to adding of watercolors. So I am going to start with this outer section here, and I'm starting with purple and sorry, violet here. So I'm going to add some violet and some blue together. So I'm adding this blue here. Okay, so I'm going to add this here. It's blue with a little purple touch. Okay, so this is done. In the center, I'm just going to do purple. Just going to do purple. No, we're not. Sorry, this is violet, not purple. We're just going to do this without any the colors. So lots of water and violet. Okay, and then over here I'm gonna have the rose, again with a lot of water. We're diluting this, and gonna add this here. Okay, now for this smaller bit here, this one, I'm going to add a lot of water to this orangish color, and I'm just going to add that here. Okay, so here it is all done. Now I'm going to let this dry for a minute, and then we'll use a TheOctober pen to go around the lines, like go over the lines before we start with the tangles. Okay, so here this is done. Now we don't have number 10. I'm not going to use number 10 for the outline of the star, because this is really thick, and I don't want this to be so thick. Right, or maybe it's good. I think I'm going to stick to number 8, which this is number 8, and this is just the right side size. It's not too wide. It's just good. It just looks darker and not too much of black. So I'm going to use 08. So take your time, go around ink. Okay, so take your time and finish the rest, and then we'll get on to tangles. Okay, so here added the black. Now let's start with the centermost section. So here we're going to do this tangle called Spiral Rose. So this is a very simple tangle, and it kind kind of looks like, I mean, it has a lot of flux. So I'm going to start with a circle here, and we're going to pull out a spiral which kind of increases or widens up as you go. Okay, so something like this. We just added a spiral like that. Okay, now I'm going to start with a circle, and we're just going to go around adding flux. So I just kind of keep adding flux and keep going along that pencil line, that spiral line that we drew. Okay, so there we've fit the whole thing in, and now I am going to go in and add some details like that. You know what, I'm going to add the details once we finish the shading and all of that, because then I can decide if I want to add the detail with a white pen or a black pen. So for now I'm just going to leave it like this, but it's not complete. And in these gaps, again, we can either add tipples. I love tipples. So either you can add tipples, but I think black would look good. A black filling would look great. Maybe you can add tipples on the outer edge. And inside the flower, we can add the black filling. Okay, I think I like that. Now I'm going to use my thicker tip pen and add solid black inside. Okay, so this looks good, and we'll get to the details once we finish shading. So now let's move on to the next section. Okay, so this is done. Now let's get to the second section. Here we're just going to add, well, you can add lines, but okay, let's add lines like that. Okay, now in this section we are going to do this tangle called Inapod. So basically we're just doing one part of it, so it could also be a fragment, but yeah, we're using the tangle as a fragment here, like that. We just start adding auras and then go back in and add some piece or circles inside the pot. Okay, so we start with a pod, we make auras like that. Okay, so take your time, go around and add this. Okay, so take your time, finish all around, and then we'll get to this section. Okay, so now we're done with Inapod. Now in this section, we're going to do this tangle called Kyoto. So we need to make a circle here. So I'm just kind of pulling out a circle like that, and we're doing an aura circle. We start with a center circle, and I'm going to pull out lines towards the corner. So like this, and like this, and then another set of lines in between these lines. And here I am going to pull out lines like this to make a petal. Okay, and then we're going to go around and fill that up. Okay, so now here I'm just adding I want to do it this way, so I'm going to add mocha like that, and then we're going to fill the space with circles. Okay, and then we're going to add lines inside that, which we will do once we do the shading. So for now, start with a circle tightly packed in the space, and then add an aura circle in an aura circle and a center circle. Pull out 3 lines, 3 corners, and then 3 set of lines in between those lines. Okay, so take your time, go around, adding the circle and adding the details inside. Okay, so take your time and finish the rest of it, and then we'll get to adding shadings. Okay, so here we are done with all the pen work. Now let's get to shading. So first thing first, I'm going to go around the triangles here. Okay, so this is done. So now I am going to go around the flux like this. On one side I am adding the pencil, blending it out, and from the other side I am adding the white charcoal pencil like that. Okay, so now I'm going to use the white. Okay, love that. So now I'm going to add some white details. Okay, so take your time, go around adding the white, and then we'll get to the next section. Okay, so here this is all done, and I'm going to add white dots in the center here. Okay, I'm also adding white in those circles. Okay, there, this intersection is all done. Now, for okay, so here this is all done, and I'm going to add white dots in the center here. Okay, I'm also adding white in those circles. Okay, there, this intersection is all done. Now, for okay, so now for Inapod, I'm going to add pencil like this, blend it out, and then we're going to add some white like that, and then of course I'm going to go in and add the dots like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so take your time and add the white details, and then we'll move on to this next section. Okay, so here this is all done. Now I'm going to add a little bit of white here as well. So just adding some pencil, white pencil here. Okay, so now all we're left with is adding some details on the star. So with my white pen, I am going to go around adding line and a dot. So go around, add some dashes and dots. Okay, so that is all done. Now let's journal this. So I'm going to put my initials. Let's see, somewhere here. This is a thicker tip pen. Okay, so let's journal this now. Today's date is 28th of October 2022. So this is day 28 of Magical Stars and string number 13. So we did Kyoto, we did spiral rose, and we did Inapod. So these are our tangles for the day, and here it is all done. Hope you had fun on this project with me. I would love to see your creations. So head on to our Facebook group Zenbees where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenbees. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at Sandhya Manne or hashtag MagicalStars so I get to see your lovely works there. And I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, check out my website www.sandhyamannestudio.com for classes, courses and workshops. Now it's time to comment, so please comment and let me know how you enjoyed this project because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. To join the Magical Stars October project, log on to www.sandhyamannestudio.com/magicalstars. I will see you tomorrow with another project. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.